No civilian law enforcement agency, to include the United States Capitol Police, is trained or equipped to repel an insurrection of thousands of individuals focused on breaching a building at all costs.
The former Capitol Police chief says his staff was severely unprepared for January's deadly siege on the U.S. Capitol. Then Chief Steve Sund was one of several security officials testifying before Congress today during the first hearing on that attack. And it is the first time that key players are publicly explaining what exactly went wrong in the days and weeks leading up to January 6th.
So many questions. NewsNation correspondent Joe Khalil live for us in Washington, D.C. tonight with more on this story. Joe.
Yeah, Rob, what we saw today was the beginning of what's going to be a series of hearings here on Capitol Hill focused on the January 6th attack in a number of different ways. But today, it was really fundamental. They were asking questions, trying to get to the heart of how this happened, how the security infrastructure here was able to drop the ball in such a significant way, and really how Capitol Police and everybody involved was so caught off guard by what happened that day. Lapses in intelligence, preparedness, and confusion about chain of command. All contributed to the Capitol being overrun on January 6th.
Do you swear that the testimony you will give before this committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do. According to those tasked with keeping the building and those in it safe.
But none of the intelligence we received predicted what actually occurred.
Now former U.S. Capitol Police Chief Stephen Sund says an FBI intelligence memo warning about potential extremist violence days before the attack never made it to his desk.
So you hadn't seen it yourself?
No, ma'am. It did not go any further than that.
How can that happen? How can you not get that vital intelligence on the eve of what's going to be a major event?
Chief Sund testified alongside former House and Senate Sergeants at Arms Paul Irving and Michael Stenger, all of whom resigned after January 6th, and acting D.C. Metro Police Chief Robert Conti, who said Sund made desperate calls for backup from the National Guard, which were, in effect, ignored.
Chief Sund was pleading for the deployment of the National Guard. I was just stunned that I have officers that were out there literally fighting for their lives.
Chief Sund and Sergeant Irving each shared contradictory versions of who put in a request for the National Guard and when.
What we have here is a failure to communicate. I'm not one who's crazy about pointing fingers and assigning blame, but to whom do we assign that failure to communicate?
Republican Senator Josh Hawley asked Irving about reports that he was concerned about the optics of National Guard troops outside the Capitol.
What's the appearance that you were concerned about, Mr. Irving?
Senator, I was not concerned about appearance whatsoever. It was all about safety and security.
Irving insists the security plan for January 6th was appropriate based on the intelligence his agency had.
With that, this hearing is officially adjourned.
Lawmakers on Capitol Hill will continue to hold hearings and likely form a 9/11-style commission investigation to learn more about how this was allowed to happen. And as we mentioned, today was the first in a series of hearings focused on January 6th. In fact, tomorrow on the House side, there's another hearing that's dedicated entirely to the mental health and the mental wellness of people who were in the building during that attack. It's something that you don't see a lot at home, but being here, you certainly see it has had an impact on everyone from lawmakers to staffers to Capitol Police. So that's something that we often come across here on Capitol Hill. Reporting live tonight in Washington, D.C., Joe Khalil, NewsNation.